Hello and welcome to a look at Soccer Pinball for the Amiga, a game that was released by Codemasters. But there's a dual purpose to this video, but I will come back to that in a moment. Soccer Pinball is a pinball game, surprise surprise, with a soccer or football based theme. And of course, I have already covered some of the most epic pinball games that was ever released for the Amiga and epic pinball games in general of what I've played anyway. In those videos, I quite clearly stated that I'm not necessarily the greatest fan of pinball, but I do enjoy a pinball game from time to time. Compared to those titans, this game has not a single leg to stand on, unfortunately, but that is to be expected. What I will say about this game is that graphically it actually doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it's very detailed. Whoever drew the graphics definitely cared about what they were doing. You can always argue, and you should argue, that the ball movement is a bit stiff. In general, the gameplay feels a touch on the stiff side, and the ball likes to do random bounces. It's like it's been programmed in such a way so every single time it touches a surface, whether it's basically just rolling down said surface, it needs to bounce. And it is a bit. It makes it a bit hard to control at times. Another point to mention is the fact that you don't really feel that you are generating an awful lot of power with the flippers, and that means that certain locations feels a bit out of limit or out of reach for the ball, which should never be the case. It definitely feels very, very heavy to play compared to some of the other pinball games I have covered already. The music, intro music or title music, if you want, is a decent little theme. The in-game sound effects, they are a bit on the harsh side, but not necessarily bad by any means. If you paid 3, 4, 5 quid, whatever it is for this game, then you're probably going to cry your eyes out. But compared to the existing titans, yeah, it can't really measure up, unfortunately. But of course, it's not worse than Pinball Mania from Spidersoft, a game that was in one of the Amiga compilations I bought many years ago, and I thought, what the hell is this shit? Sorry for using that language. I usually try to avoid it, but you know what? It was the only way to define that game. It's been covered. Sadly, I had to replay that game. But I said that this video had a dual purpose, and the dual purpose is a bit of an announcement because my birthday is coming up soon, and it's not a special number or anything. It's just a birthday. But because I have been, I've gained a few subscribers recently, and I'm not ignoring that fact. I do appreciate that fact, but I don't necessarily take the time out to point out individuals specifically and thank them, but that doesn't mean I'm not thankful in any way, shape, or form. But I was thinking, why not take the time to partially celebrate my birthday, but also to show appreciation for both existing subscribers and the recent additions I've had, and of course appreciation to any viewers that spend any time watching any of my videos, because I mean it's nice. I do make these videos because I want to, because I like making them. And I'm not necessarily making them hoping to fish for viewers or views or anything, but if you didn't enjoy doing this kind of stuff, you shouldn't be doing it. Because, I mean, if you're hoping to be an overnight success, considering how many established streamers and YouTubers already exist, that's just, it's an illusion unless you got something very, very special. And I may not particularly have anything particularly special, but as I said, I do enjoy making these videos, and I appreciate every single view I have. Now, of course, the most obvious way to do a birthday celebration would be to do 20 uploads, but I'm not necessarily sure that anyone would want to have their video update showing 20 new videos being publicized on my channel at the same time. So it's probably not the best idea, but one of my line of thinking is to do something out of the ordinary. Probably a bit more content than I would normally upload on a single day, but also perhaps cover a game or two that I normally would never touch with a Bart's pole. There's definitely one game I have in mind that I want to have a completion of in video form, and thankfully, hopefully, it means that I would never need to touch that pile of crap again. But sometimes you have to do a bit extra in order to show that you're willing to go the extra mile. Of course, making a video completion of, or a completion video, I should say, of that game is not going an extra mile. It's like running a marathon barefooted on glass while your butt is on fire. Yeah. It is definitely one of the worst games ever made on any system at any given point. And I intend to complete it for the benefit of the viewers. Yeah, I don't know why I've decided to do that, but you'll see in time, and I think you would agree with me that it is definitely a horrible, horrible game that should never have seen the light of day. For several reasons. Regardless, yeah, the different videos will have a special birthday celebration playlist added to them, or they will be added to that playlist. So I hope you will find some interest and take it as a sign of appreciation from my point for any of your subscribers and all that good stuff. So celebrate me and celebrate you guys. On that note, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye for now.